welcome back to the show. I am Oji Akpi, and you're watching Arise 360. Our first guest on the show today is a chocolate-dripping tall glass of water. Ooh, a ladies' man and a household name in Nollywood. He's the first runner-up of the 2010 Mr. Nigeria contest. He won Best Actor in Supporting Role at the 2013 Best Nollywood Awards for his role in The Weekend Getaway. Joining us to talk about the movie industry in Nigeria, his career so far, is Alex Ekubo.
Oh,
welcome
hey,
to the show.
So I'm looking back, looking frantically. Who was that you introduced like that?
No, wait.
Tall glass of chocolate. Oh my God.
I wouldn't even consider you chocolate. I'd consider you...
Caramel.
Caramel.
No. Oh my God. Oh, you should walk around with me and just introduce me everywhere I go.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you.
All right, you're amazing. So tell us about your career. I know that you started off in it's like, what, 8 years ago?
Yeah.
And you've made about, what, 150 movies so far?
Well,
that's amazing.
By the grace of God, we've done quite a lot. We've done quite a lot of movies. And it's just been the grace of God ever since I started. I get asked this question a lot. I don't know if I'm a model turned actor or an actor turned model. I started acting before Mr. Nigeria.
Oh, really?
Yes,
okay.
before Mr. Nigeria. My first movie was a movie produced and directed by veteran producer Lancelot Tutu-Emasiong in 2007. It's called Sinners in the House. And then I did a few things here and there, Secrets and Scandals, For All the Strokes. And then Hope Bay, directed by Kabat, Egbong. And then Mr. Nigeria came and kind of gave me the platform, you know, and the much needed bounce that I needed to spring my career. So.
Wow, so you've done 150 movies so far, but you know that that's amazing in terms of like the acting career.
Yes, that's amazing. God has just been really great. This year alone, the first quarter of this year started off very well. I have about 6 movies already in the cinemas.
So you have 6 movies right now in the cinemas?
Right now.
Okay.
3 more are coming to cinema. We started the year with Power of One, and then Power of One was directed by Izo Ojukwu, and it's produced by Buckwild Media. It's a movie that follows the story of an entertainer who has had it up to here with what's going on in the country and decided to stage a protest. I know it sounds familiar, yeah. And then what went on, how the protest got cancelled. Has Ramsey Noah in there, Annie Dibia, Jibola Dabol, Michelle did a lot of fantastic acts. And then there's another movie in the cinema called Loving Daniela.
Loving Daniela. Well, before you talk about Loving Daniela, I think we have Power of One right now. We're going to take a look at it real quick.
Awesome.
You continue.
To the stage one and only legit.
Finally, we don't see more youth. We talk say the oppression, whether the oppressors of this country, too much.
We did not accept money from any politician.
You know the news says whatever you want to say.
No, I do not think so. It is what feeds the people.
Tristan, I know what I've been going through. Anything happens to you, you know that I won't out of that country. Aside from the exchange rate, there's so many other issues that Nigerians want us to take action.
You know this can be dangerous.
If government get right to go, and the people get right to talk.
So this movie is about Two-Face, correct?
Yes.
And his wife featured in the film with you.
Annie Dibia,
I
yes.
saw you kissing her. It was a problem at one point,
See,
right?
Annie is my sister. She's my blood. So it was kind of hard, you know, for me. I remember at the premiere, Two-Face was sitting like 2 seats behind me with Annie, and then the kissing scene started. I was just gently shrinking into the chair, you know. I mean, she's an amazing, talented actress, and then Two-Face is an idol. Is such... You know, I feel like my career has come full circle. Just watching somebody idolize on TV and being blessed to play him on screen is just amazing. Yeah,
so how did you get to do that role? You know, we had Ramsey Noah last week on this film.
Oh, okay. My boss.
Yeah, your boss. And then what does it mean for you to do a film like that with a veteran actor like Ramsey Noah? I
mean, it's amazing. I've been blessed to work with Ramsey on a couple of projects as far back as 2011. We did a movie called Weekend Getaway. So we had Ramsey, Genevieve, Iniedo, Mona Lisa Chinda, all the heavy hitters, you know. And I was blessed to act alongside with them as well, so I learned a lot from the process and then went on to do this movie again. So it's been He's very welcoming. He's very approachable. He's an understanding guy. He's a really cool person on and off set. So we had a great time.
So it does help for you to have that type of
it helps.
inspiration.
It helps.
So I mean, the movie is very political, and I
Yes.
see that you're very political. I saw on your social media you were going around during the election season,
Yeah.
and you also talked about shameless youth killing each other.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
I mean, I feel like it's very disheartening. It's very barbaric. It's very eccentric. For lack of a better word, it's annoying. It's pulsating. Why would you pick up arms and go and fight for a political godfather? Look at almost 16 people killed all around Nigeria during the elections. The election has come and gone. The leaders are there. But your lives, your family, people that love and care for you, you don't even get a decent, memorable funeral. Why are we fighting for these people? Why are we the youth? The youth, a wise man once said, youth is wasted on the young.
Yes.
You get, there's
heard
so
that.
much we can do. We should come together. I wrote a note on Instagram and posted, and I said, I refer to our generation as a shameless Nigerian youth because
Yes.
if you travel around the world and see what young people are doing, the president of France, Monsieur Macron is slightly over 40. And we're here killing ourselves for political
He's
leaders.
not too young to run, right?
Who don't
Are
care
you
about
too
us.
young to run?
No, maybe
Would
I
you run?
should. Maybe I should run.
Or what do you think about Banky W?
He's amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant. These are the people that we should come out to support. We should come out to encourage. And Banky, if you're watching this right now, you're an amazing guy. You fall 7 times, get up 8 times.
Okay, so in the future, we're going to see an Alex Ekubo running for House of Rep, or what are we seeing you doing?
Hopefully. I like to always be a part of a movement, be a part of change, and I'm ever evolving. So never say never. You never know what can come up tomorrow.
Okay, so you know my intro was about you being a tall glass of hot chocolate. You're
Stop
like
it.
a Nollywood.
Continue.
Yeah.
Stop it. No, continue.
Okay, wait. Everyone wants to know this. Do you have a girlfriend?
Okay, see, Oji, yeah, there are 2 things I don't talk about. My finance and my relationship. So just know I'm not missing any meal, and I'm far from being lonely.
Okay, so what's next for you?
I have, to the grace of God, 3 movies coming to the cinema, so we're all about promotion. On the 3rd of March this year, we're premiering the movie called Being Annabelle. And from the 8th of March, it will be in cinemas nationwide. And then on the 22nd of March, we have a movie called 0 Hour coming out as well. Myself, RMD is in the movie as well.
Oh, very amazing.
Yeah. It was produced by Roger Sofimi, directed by Robert Peters, so it's pretty good stuff. And on the 29th of March as well, we have another movie called Hire a Woman coming out, which is a sequel to Hire a Man, directed by Oke Zubelu, produced by Chinny Love. So it's just all about work. Next month, I believe our movie is premiering as well, Bling Lagosians. It's produced by the amazing BAP, Bolanle Austin Peters,
Yeah.
and you know that she's no small fry and she's always making major stuff. So it's just all about the work. We have major stuff coming in and out the cinema.
So I always ask all the actors that come here, what do you think that we need to propel Nollywood? And a lot of people say it's audience apathy. Some people say it's the quality of the movies. We have Genevieve Naji's movie that has been selected as, an original film for Netflix.
Yeah.
And that's based on the type of quality that she put out there.
Yeah.
So I'll ask you the same question. What
I
do you
think
think
there
that
are
we
many
need?
problems we face as an industry right now, but trying to look into ourselves, what I think our major problem is, first of all, is professionalism. We should gather ourselves and understand that this is serious business, the work ethics, timeliness, attitude to work, everybody understanding what they are paid to do and coming to do that. Now, from that, we move on to budget, move on to acceptance, you move on to government funding and creating the right enabling environment for us to produce our movies. Hollywood is where they are today because of the support they get from the American government.
Exactly.
Nollywood is a serious industry. It's an almost $1 billion industry a year. we should be taken seriously. We demand a film village around the country. You know, we demand subsidies, we demand grants, funds, you know, to help us produce these big budget movies that people easily compare us to.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit, are you going to try to make films? Have you tried to make any films? Would you like to be behind the camera someday? Or is that something
I
that
like
you're...
to take my time. For now, I'm an actor, and it's time consuming. It takes a lot of time. I don't like to dabble into things without being sure, you know, kind of like Genevieve, make your moves, less moves, more action, no talk, you know. So next time you hit them with the left jab and then they see something major coming up. And then if it's coming up from someone like me, people expect it to be quality and high grade, something that, you know, could be compared to, you know, what you have out there. I just got in from LA a couple of days ago. We had a serious meeting with Jetta Amata, Nigerian filmmaker based in America as well. So let's just say, fingers crossed, we have big things coming out really soon.
No, you're a very controversial actor. You know that. Everyone always talks about the fact that you're such a fine boy. Who knows whether you are gay or not? Who knows what's happening? And you also came out at one time talking about people should be able to do whatever they want. Everyone should embrace whether or not they're gay. So tell us, are you gay?
Okay, first of all...
I didn't say that, but, you know,
yeah, you didn't just say that.
We need to know.
Yeah, well, for whatever it's worth, you know, I am not gay, have never been gay, you know, would never be. Now, not that I have anything against it. I'm just a live and let live kind of person, to each his own. And that was part of my inspirational. Every year I put out an inspirational message for the year. Let people live.
Yes.
Like I see a lot of banter on social media. Our generation, we need to let people be.
Yeah,
We should be more of builders. A couple of years ago, I did an interview and likened Nigerian youths to crabs in a bucket. You ever seen crabs in a bucket?
I haven't seen
They're all quiet and calm. The moment one is trying to go out, everybody tries to pull them down. You have Wizkid selling out the O2 Arena, then you have Davido doing this. You begin to compare two of them. Oh no, he did it first. He did it better. He bought the crowd. Why? Why not build up instead of tear apart? Let people be. We have people enhancing their body. Personally, you know, I don't have anything against it. If a lady feels she wants to alter a part of her body, it's her body, it's her money.
Absolutely.
It's her choice.
Absolutely.
So in that vein, if people feel the need to have this sexual preference, I don't have a right to question it. To what floats my boat might sink yours. So basically, live and let live, guys. Please, let us come together as a team. Let's come together as a youth and encourage more. There's so much bile, bitterness, backwardness on social media. Nigerian youth, the time is now for us to come together and encourage ourselves. If you see somebody going up, push the person. A win for one is a win for all. Genevieve has one leg through the door. It gave us international repute, international recognition. She was on CNN, on international media, talking about Nollywood.
Yes.
And for once, I felt proud as an actor to be called an actor, you know. So I feel like we should all come together and support one another. The sky is big enough for all the stars to shine.
Well, Alex, you've been amazing on the show. Thank you so much for joining us. And you're so inspirational.
Am I?
Yes, you are. All right. Fine boy, Alex. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
You're
That's
amazing.
all from Alex. We're going to take a short break now, but do stay tuned because coming up, it's all about fashion and lifestyle with Maureen Ikem. Do stay tuned.